Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Sly, and I'm here with D. And Flo, he's out in Cancun somewhere. We don't know where the hell he is. Like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? So he's living the dream right now. So I got the number one 49er fan / hater in the world. D, I've been hearing it from you for the past 2 months, how Deebo Samuel wants out of the 49ers because he doesn't want to deal with Trey Lance. Now, you smiling son of a gun, when you heard the report from Silver talking about Deebo Samuel upset about the quarterback change, every week you keep sending me something else, man. The guy from Twitter, Callie, whatever the hell his name is, you just keep going on. And when you saw this, man, you really let me hear it, man. What are your thoughts on this baloney, man?
Get him out. Get him out. Get Deebo out. He wants out, man. As much as I love Deebo, as much as I want him to be a 49er, he, just like me, I cannot stand the organization right now in the direction they want to go into. Shanahan, I've been saying it, he's all offense. Trey Lance, he won't give him the ball, man. It's going to be a bad duo. I think that we need to get Deebo either in a trade scenario or just pay the man his money, because he already knows this team's not going back to the Super Bowl.
Oh, first of all, you're all over the place with this. First of all, Deebo ain't going nowhere. We already had the chance to get rid of him, and it was not the smart idea. We did the same exact thing with Buckner, and that backfired, it looked like. So the John Lynch, he knows the situation, and he's like, no way this is going to happen. And two, this reports about Silver talking about he wants to get traded because Trey Lance, is not good enough, and Deebo wants Jimmy or some crazy theory like that. That's all baloney, man. It's all baloney. I don't know what Silver's doing. He's really stooping low, man. He used to be a good journalist. Now all of a sudden he's making all these speculations, and people like you are celebrating it, believing that Deebo Samuel doesn't want Trey Lance, and it's baloney, man.
He doesn't want Trey Lance for this simple reason, and I'm going to go through the history books, all right? What happened years ago for Niner Memories when they did the switch with Alex Smith and Kaepernick? Who was the one person that was not happy about that? Do you remember? It was Vernon Davis. Oh. He did not want that trade happen. Why? Because he knew that cannon supposedly armed and that scrub Kaepernick.
Wow.
That he was not going to give him the ball. And what happened? As soon as they made the switch, in his first year, Kaepernick and Crabtree had that, where Crabtree had his 1,000 yards for the first time ever. But the reason he had 1,000 yards in receiving was because who didn't get the ball? Vernon. And who was the one person that was not happy about the switch? Vernon. And then we go down with Jimmy G. Jimmy G has a connection with Deebo. He loves that. He knows when we put in that scrub, Trey Lance, that he ain't gonna get the ball. And you know when superstars, when they know to do the pay cut, they know it's because they're gonna go into like a Super Bowl contending team. You look at like somebody like Tom Brady. He always takes a pay cut because he wants to build a roster and build around the team, and he wants to win that Super Bowl. But Deebo knows that, you know what? I don't even think we're going to get in the NFC Championship. So pay me my money now, because that way I can have insurance, because I'm not going to get the ball at all from the scrub rookie. He was having shoulder pain injuries. And then you heard it when they had that interview with Deebo Samuel. He said it. He gave praise to Jimmy G. Even though I think Jimmy G is mediocre at best, Deebo was praising him, being like, there's some things that he doesn't even show you guys. When he had a hurt finger, no one even knew about it. But then there's reports that Trey Lance, I got a broken finger, guys. I can't throw the ball. That's why I suck. And then you go with Jimmy G. He had a shoulder injury, but he didn't let that stop him. He still played. And you guys know about his knee injury. This guy was an animal on the field. He wasn't my favorite quarterback, but I got to give him that toughness that he was out there on the field trying to help us win the game. Trey Lance, man, I just don't see him, man. This guy is 1-1. I have yet to see him perform in a full season where I can see him do great things. If he performs and has an amazing year and gets us back to the NFC Championship, I'll shut up. I'll eat my words. But other than that, I don't see that happening. No way, no how. Get rid of him, man. Get rid of him while you can.
Like I said last time, first of all, you got to put that crack pipe down. Put the crack pipe down. Because first of all, let me just say this. Jimmy G throws a 3-yard screen to Deebo Samuel, and all of a sudden, Jimmy G, oh man, look at him. He's a legend. Please, man. He's throwing literally screens to Deebo Samuel, and Deebo Samuel's doing all the work, man. He's doing all the work. First of all, let's say this. You're talking about he doesn't want to have that connection with Trey Lance. Trey Lance played 2.5 games last year with Deebo Samuel. Remember the first game he played a half with the Seahawks. Remember he got the long bomb touchdown, a 60, 70-yard touchdown. It was a broken coverage, but nonetheless, it was a big, deep touchdown. Number 2, remember at the end of the game, there were about 25 seconds left. He throws that little screen to Deebo. Deebo, he does pretty much what Deebo does, scores a touchdown. 2 touchdowns. Remember, so in his first full game, he had a pretty solid game. Trey Lance, Deebo Samuel, they didn't get a touchdown, but Deebo ran a touchdown. They had a little good chemistry. Then, against Houston, his biggest game yet, that play-action bomb to Deebo Samuel, man. I believe, 4 touchdowns in 2.5 games from Deebo Samuel? I mean, come on, man. Adam Silver, man, he's full of it, man. That guy from Twitter that's always bashing Trey Lance every single day on Twitter, whatever his name is, Callie. Come on, man. These guys are just making stuff up. They don't know what they're talking about. Deebo Samuel wants to be a 49er. He just wanted to get paid, man. Like Flo said one time, it ain't about the money. It's about the damn money. And that's what it was about. That's all it was about. It wasn't about Jimmy G. He wants Jimmy G or whatever. It's just because he wanted that money. So...
No, I agree. It's not about Jimmy G, and that's why I'm saying pay that man his money, because he wasn't praising Jimmy G because he was an amazing quarterback. He was praising Jimmy G because of his toughness, because he knows Trey Lance is soft. And he knows when Trey Lance is going to be starting, what he's seen in these practice is that he's going to have to carry the team once again, man.
Oh, man.
First of all, telling you, pay that man his money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money.
Jimmy G toughness. Come on, let's be real, man. He missed half our games, man. The guy was always hurt. That's why we got Trey Lance, is because Jimmy G was hurt, man. He only played, 2 games his second year with us. He only played a few other games.
We still had a winning record with them. He was still 96.
And the only reason,
we were still 96
and the only reason Jimmy G played through the surgeries, because remember, Marcellus Bennett called him a B. Remember, he went off on him on that sports network. He was saying, you don't win guys, Jimmy G, because these guys are soft. Remember, he was talking about that. And then you heard Julian Edelman the other day talking stuff about him. So I think that's why Jimmy G played. I'm not bashing Jimmy G. I'm just saying that's why, he probably played, because, he was hearing the critics, what they were saying. I like Jimmy G. He's a solid quarterback. He helped us to do what he had to do. But Trey Lance, it's something different. It's something special that's going on here. What we saw in training camp, mini camp, he looked good, man. And of all people, me and you, man, we've been going to these training camps since we were young kids, man. Remember, your dad was a president at Sierra College, so we got the hookup. We got to go see those 95 teams. We got to go see Ricky Waters cruising in his truck with a hot blonde, man. Those were the days, man. We got to eat with the 49ers players. So we know going to training camp. What happened the year when we had JT O'Sullivan? We went to training camp. Remember the very first play that we saw at practice? What did JT O'Sullivan do? He threw the pick 6 to Jeff Olbrich. Me and you looked at each other and was like, this is going to be a long ass season, because these practices matter, man. These practices pretty much show how this is going to go. And Trey Lance so far has looked the part. He's done it. And I'm excited. I know this guy is the truth, baby. That's what I thought, man. That's what I thought, man. You're speechless. K.O. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, man.
At the end of the day, that's why I think that my prediction, I think that Trey Lance, they're not going to pay Deebo his money. He's going to be angry throughout the year. Trey Lance is going to suck. We're going to be in a whole deficit season when we should have just paid the man his money. If I had to choose in the middle of the season between Trey Lance or Jimmy Pornstar, give me Pornstar. I'll start with the Pornstar. Let's go.
Man. It's going to be a great season right now. A lot of the media are talking like you, man. A lot of them, they're just in love with Jimmy G. Just like you, it seems like, they want Jimmy G. But
I don't even like Jimmy G.
I know, but you want
we're not going anywhere.
You want him over Trey Lance, yes. So I'm telling you right now, the fans know. And when we go to training camp, me and you're going to be going to training camp in about 2 weeks, where you're going to see Trey Lance and he's going to light it on fire. I'm confident of that. I'm going to go a few days and I'm going to see him light on fire. And I think that's when you're going to start changing your mind. You're going to start changing your tune. You're going to eat that crow probably in about 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, when you see him live in person. And that's what I got to say is, get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready, because it's happening, baby. Let's go. All right, man. So I left D speechless. That's
you
all we.
did.
Let us know what you guys think, guys. Let us know if Trey Lance is the man, because he is the man. And make sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.